Hello and welcome back to the big one. Well, it's a big game, isn't it? It's two of the bigger competitors. It's our last game as well of the day on Twitch today. We've got obviously the knockout stage of the tournament, which is the GfinityVOD Spring Masters. If you haven't been watching today already, where have you been? Happening tomorrow. Right now, we've got a Group D deciding game between the two guys who have both won their first two matches. They're both on 6 points. The winner of this game will win the group and therefore get an easier selection in the next group. He'll be playing the runner-up of Group B, I believe. It's Vinch versus Tass. Tell us about these two boys.
Yeah, well, need no introduction really. Tass won the first GfinityVOD tournament. Vinch won the second. Tass beat Vinch in the first in the final of the first tournament. So I'm guessing there's definitely a bit of a rivalry there because in the last GfinityVOD tournament, Vinch beat Tass. So they're kind of like throwing around the status as being two of the best on the game. Like they always beat each other. This is definitely going to be a real grudge match, and both will obviously want to finish top of the group. I wouldn't say it's going to be an easier game for them because there is no easy games in this tournament. No. So
it's interesting they're both using international teams. So everyone had to choose 7 teams, as we've talked about earlier. Of those 7 teams, you could only use each team once. 2 of them were allowed to be international choices. We've got Brazil, which is Vinch, and we've got Tass, who's Portugal. So we've got Ronaldo on the Portuguese side, of course, and Brazilian team. I'm not sure who he's got up front as striker. He's got Luis. He's got. Oh, they've got it raining. Have they? They're going to keep it.
Is it raining?
I'm not sure. They don't like playing in the rain. If you're not aware, I think they're going to quit it and start it again. No rain allowed. But yeah, he's got Luis Adriano up front from Shakhtar Donetsk, I believe. And they're probably one of the least talented Brazilian teams in a number of generations in terms of strikers. They've got some great defenders, which is kind of the opposite of what we expect from Brazil over the years. But it's going to be interesting to see how this one comes out. He's got Miranda and David Luiz. No Thiago Silva. Oh, he's going to change that up. I think that might be the set team.
Yeah, I mean, he's putting David Luiz in centre defensive mid, which is something I always do. Neymar centre back now.
I'm guessing Ramirez has got to be in there as well. He's not in the squad.
No, Ramirez isn't in the squad. Hulk's not in the squad.
You couldn't call him up. Is he not allowed to call him up?
No, I mean. In terms of on FIFA, this is one of the weakest Brazilian teams we've seen for quite a while. I mean, obviously they've got Neymar, but Luis Adriano, he's only 79. He's not great.
It's a shame they've not got Hulk and Ramirez as well, because they're really well. Ramirez particularly, we've talked about this today.
Yeah, definitely.
Great player, but so he's gone with Miranda and Silva as centre backs. He's got Felipe Luiz on the left, Danilo on the right, Alves in goal, Fernandinho and David Luiz as the CDMs, and we've got Willian and Costa on the wings. Okay, and who have we got in the Portugal team? We've got Adair behind Ronaldo. Adair was in Ultimate Team on FIFA 14, was one of the kind of OP players. A lot of people liked him. Quaresma on the right, Nani on the left, Carvalho and who's that? Thiago, is it the other CDM there for Portugal next to Carvalho?
I think it is.
Cedric left back, Alves, Pepe, Bosingwa, and Lopez in goal. It's not a particularly strong back four. I mean, Pepe's good. Alves is decent, but they're not world-class defenders, really. I'd say Pepe's the only one you could put in that category.
Well, it's not even. It's not a great team. Like it's not just defence. Like the overall team, other than Ronaldo. Like
it's literally Ronaldo.
It's a bit of a risk, like in my opinion. But especially in a game like this. But then again, like, I guess that's kind of taking the pressure off Tass a little bit because it's only a 4.5-star team. So. We'll see how he plays.
If he loses, he can use that as an excuse. But it's not going to want to lose it. Like I said, these guys have got a history of playing each other in big competitions, and it's often gone neck and neck. It's gone either way. And they're both going to go through whatever happens. We should say they're both through.
Yeah, both wants to say both of them want to say to the other one, right? I'm better.
Yeah.
So,
and they're getting these, so they can't beat these teams again. So because it's an important game, I'd imagine they might have agreed to use 2 weaker teams because. Even though they're obviously going to be trying their best, they both know the situation is that they're both going through regardless. They're going to try and take each other out using weaker teams because it means they're going to have whatever good teams they haven't used already available for tomorrow's knockout stages.
Yeah, Vinch is just playing it slow, kind of playing just... to be fair, Vinch and Tass kind of have a similar play style. The same sort of skill moves, kind of slow build-up. Their games usually result in quite a lot of goals.
Right.
They're never sort of 0-0s. I mean, I think in the last tournament where Vinch won, I think Vinch was 4-1 up. It ended up being 4-3, and Vinch just literally had to see it out in the last few minutes.
We've got 2 legs, don't forget, guys. 2 games, so we could have a massive end aggregate total if we are going to see a lot of goals. But It remains to be seen. I would think we would, just purely because of the suspect defence on Portugal's side.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean Brazil. You know, Neymar is a talent, but other than that, I'm not that enthused by the rest of their attacking lineup. I mean Costa on the left, I don't know. Willian on the right is okay. Nani here is being done by Willian.
Well read by Tass.
Here we go.
This is where Tass is going to be strong on the counter attack with Ronaldo. I mean, look at the run he's already making.
Trying to through ball. Oh, hello. Oh, Ronaldo might have picked that up there.
First goal's always important.
He's giving the ball away to Ronaldo in an advanced position. Adair, what can you do? Is he going to look for the through ball? I think he might be offside. He didn't score it anyway. Still 0-0 then. We've got a pause. We've got some changes being made already at this early point.
For Vinch, change
a formational change
of instruction. Start back. Yeah, just making sure David Luiz doesn't get running off up the field.
He doesn't tend to do that, doesn't he? He likes to go up front, even when he's playing centre back. To be honest. Okay. Silva to Neymar. Neymar quite deep. David Luiz over to Willian. Willian's going to go to his right back, is he? No, he's going to hold it off. Use the run as a dummy run.
Yeah, Vinch is definitely going to play this game pretty slow because he knows he needs to be aware of the counter attack. He can't. If you start playing it at a fast pace, Ronaldo will just completely destroy you. So he's playing it smart. It's nice work down the wing.
David Luiz in the box. Oh, Fernandinho puts into Luis Adriano. Oh, it's a good save. Oh, the rebound was denied. Okay, well that was the first proper chance we've seen. Yeah. Luis Adriano unable to actually put the ball in the back of the net. Portugal count themselves lucky. They've been let off. So just to remind you, we are going to be seeing the winner of this group go through to face the runner-up of Group B. And obviously the runner-up of this group will face the winner of Group B. So even though they're both through, there's still quite a lot to play for. A draw, I believe, we'll see Vinch go through as winner on goal difference. But I'm sure it's not going to come down to that. I don't think it will.
It's unlikely. And obviously, we don't know who's going to be runner-up in Group B just as yet, because there's still a game going on as we speak.
It may be that facing the winner of Group B ends up being deemed an advantage. It depends how people feel about people's different play styles.
Yeah, well, just as I was saying earlier, now game's easy. Well, at the moment, the runner-up of Group B is either going to be Granek or Ty. So
we know how good those boys are.
I mean, Ty's playing at the moment. I think Ty has to win to go through. If not, Granek will go through. So, you know, if we find out the results, we'll let you know.
So regardless of winning this game being what's going to allow you to win the group, it's almost more important is the mental factor. The fact that you're going to go into... Because if someone wins this game, it means someone loses. Someone loses, let's say Vinch loses.
Yeah.
It means he goes to bed tonight thinking he lost one of his 3 games. He's not smashing it. He's not won every game. It's going to have an effect. Luis Adriano could be scoring again, denied.
That was a nice little move by Vinch.
Goalkeeping from the Portugal keeper right now.
I mean, Vinch is playing really well here. Tass just needs to...
dangerous.
He needs to calm it down. I think he knows that. So I can see Tass just having a period of possession. Oh, maybe not.
I think if Portugal are going to get anything from this game, they need to keep the ball in that Brazilian half because their defence just isn't up to scratch.
Vinicius just needs to be careful he doesn't overcommit because if he gets you on the counter with Ronaldo,
deadly.
That's exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, Tass's defence is solid. I mean, to be fair, in this it hasn't been that great yet. Vinicius had a couple of chances, but usually Tass's defence is pretty solid. So he could just sit there waiting for Vinch to attack and then get him on the counter with Ronaldo. I mean, he's got Nani on one wing and I think he's got Quaresma on the other.
Yeah, I mean, Nani's quite a good player in FIFA. You know, obviously got a bit of pace, good skills. But Ronaldo is the main reason that Portugal have been selected.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be very disheartened if you are picking Portugal and not getting a few chances with Ronaldo, because otherwise it was a waste of time, basically.
Yeah, I am surprised if the Portugal pick, to be honest, because they're really not a strong team. The one
4.5 star, like you say.
Yeah, I know.
Not even choosing a 5-star team. There's more than 7 5-star teams in the game.
Yeah.
He could definitely have gone with them, but
they wouldn't have been in my 7.
No.
I wouldn't have even considered them.
Luis Adriano's had a couple of shots already. Is he going to have a third, or is he going to play someone in?
Body feint's going to come.
Wait for it. He's going to lose the ball. That is good defending.
Yeah,
didn't commit. Stayed on his feet.
These players, both of these, are just so good in defence. Oh,
you can tell when you see the Portugal players start to attack. He's just looking at Ronaldo. You just don't need to worry about anyone else. Just see where Ronaldo is, because you know that it's the game plan to get it to him.
Corner for Tass.
Okay.
Bit of a mistake by Vinch there.
Nani going to try and find the head of one of the big men, maybe Pepe, maybe Ronaldo, is he?
Tass is very good at corners, actually. It's one of his strong points.
Let's see if that's true. The ball's come in. Oh, I see what you mean. He almost arrived on that. The left-backs put the ball back into the area. The keeper did not claim it.
That was so close to Ronaldo, just like
very close.
Trying to move around with the ball like that in the box is always going to be risky.
Ideally, you want the keeper coming to claim that.
Yeah. I mean, again, that's another position that isn't really a strong point for Brazil.
Or Portugal.
Yeah. I mean,
nearly half-time now in this first leg. 0-0. As things stand, I'm under the impression that Vinch will be winning the group on goal difference, okay? But I'm sure there'll be some more twists and turns in the next, what have we got, 120 minutes left? No, not 120. Whatever, 90 plus 45, 135. There you go, I did it in the end.
Yeah.
135 minutes. Okay, half-time.
Yeah, stalemate.
58% possession to Brazil. 42 to Tass's Portugal.
Tass is just going to change it up. What's he going to do?
He's got Moutinho. He's got Danny on the bench.
Yeah,
Danny, I would have gone with Danny over Quaresma personally. He's got the pace, Danny. What's the reason he's going for Quaresma?
5-star skill moves.
Ah, okay.
I think he's got. He might not have actually, but I think he has. I think he's just going to be looking for someone to like build a bit of play up. But then again, Cavallio can do that. I'm not.
Moutinho's a great all-rounder. He's not making the team.
I think he didn't end up changing anything, but
no. A few notable absentees there. It's good to know that Portugal have got something on the bench. They can. There's a few people there they could get involved. Varinha as well. Some people like him. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. Luis Adriano. He's not rapid enough to go completely through. Neymar.
See, Vinch loves the body feint. He uses it so much, and Tass knows that. So he's good.
Hello. Oh, would you say he overuses it?
I wouldn't say he overuses it because usually it does. It is very effective, but I think Tass just knows when he's going to use it and where he's going to use it. So
right, he's reading him.
Yeah,
and that's what. The more these guys play together, the more kind of back history they have in playing each other, particularly in big tournaments like this.
Yeah, well,
the more kind of they're able to predict each other.
Well, that's why when you practice, you don't want to play the same person too many times because they'll start becoming accustomed to your style of play. So you do like try and want to like keep your cards close to your chest. You don't want to like give too much away.
Exactly.
I mean, like I'll say, Vinch uses the body feint.
Ronaldo's gone through. It's a goal. It's a goal for Portugal.
That was a good move.
That was a lovely move. Who was it that got it? Was it Adair with the goal in the end?
I think so. I think Vinch predicted.
Carvalho.
I think Vinch predicted that Tass was going to do a little body feint inside with Ronaldo and like try and finesse it into the corner, but the misread the situation and like left Ronaldo loads of space, just put in a free cross. It's a good goal.
Kind of like what we were talking about earlier with Argentina and Messi. When you've got Ronaldo, it attracts all the defenders to him, frees up space for other people.
If you get if someone has Ronaldo in a range of box, you don't want to let him get like even an inch of space. No. So you
leave space for other people to come through, and we saw the CDM Carvalho come and get a goal. Ronaldo could be making it 2-0 now. Surely he's going to finish that. Wow, what a change in the tide we've seen in this second half. I mean, Brazil were on top in the first half, but we know Ronaldo's dead. He's got a goal and an assist. 2-0 to Tass.
I mean, that's the difference between the teams. Vinch had 2 chances in the first half with Luis Adriano. Tass has had 2 chances in this game with him.
The difference being the man Ronaldo being involved. He's got that quality touch, that bit of class.
I mean, he created the first and scored the second, so like pressure's on Vinch now.
Oh, he could be getting one back.
Great challenge.
Vinch is going to need to get one back. He's going to need to get 2 back. He's got plenty of time. It's only the first leg. We've got a second leg to go yet, and we know Vinch is high quality.
Yeah, it's not going to be great for his. If he loses this, it might be good for his confidence, especially losing to a 4.5 star team.
No. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's a lovely goal. I almost feel like Snapchatting that one, but I did one quite recently, so I'm going to let him have more space between them. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about, Snapchat users.
Yeah, no, that's the body feint that I was talking about that he uses quite a lot, and obviously there he used it to his. Use it to a great effect.
And we've now got a game-on situation. Yeah. We've got 2-1. David Luiz is bursting through the middle. Luis Adriano, he needs a goal because he's been missing a few chances. What's he doing here? He's going to look for... Who got that goal? Is it Neymar?
I think it was, yeah.
Okay. 2-1 then. A battle of the Portuguese-speaking territories, Portugal and Brazil. 64 minutes on the clock.
It's going to be so tight, this game now, for the rest of it. I'm surprised it's even T1. I thought it was literally just going to cancel each other out.
Stalemate.
Yeah.
Quaresma, as things stand, Tass will be winning the group, going through to face the second place player in Group B. And also, but most importantly, I think having that kind of the mental upper hand.
Yeah, that's definitely going to make a big difference, especially if they meet again tomorrow at some point.
Yeah.
I think if they do, they might be able to get each other until the final. So.
Well, the good thing about this tournament, though, I really like the fact that everyone's got to pick different teams and only use them once, because yes, you know, Tass might win this one, but then they might meet in the final using two completely different teams. It could be a complete different result.
Oh, he had Ronaldo coming in at the back post. I thought he was just going to do a little dink to him.
That would have made it 3-1. That would have made it. I think Tass is more than capable of sitting on a lead like that, but it's still 2-1.
Yeah, as good as Tass is in defence, Vinch is a very good attacker as well. So if I was Tass, there's no way I'd be sitting back on this. Like, I'd be trying to see the game out, but sitting back.
He needs a third goal at least, David Luiz, Danilo, highly sought after young right back, playing for Porto right now. Willian going down the right hand side. He's lost it. Okay, throw in for Brazil, 75th minute into the final third of the pitch here. Can they get the ball in the box? Can they get an equaliser? Oh, it's nice. It's not good enough. Unfortunately, Portugal pick up the ball. They could break here. They could make it more conclusive, give them a 3-1 lead going into the second leg.
It's just going to be waiting for Ronaldo to make that important run.
I'm surprised he hasn't introduced any of his subs yet. Maybe get Quaresma off. He's got, you know, his older legs now. Get someone like Danny on. Nani could go through here. Nani, no. Okay.
To be fair, I'm not sure it's that Quaresma.
Could it be a different Quaresma?
I'm not
I
sure.
thought it would be weird for him to still be in and around the team.
Yeah, because he's got. I'm pretty sure that the Quaresma that he's playing is actually pretty quick. So if he was the old one,
well, that would explain why he'd be in the team ahead of William for sure.
Tass is just slowing the game down now. He can play at his own pace. He's winning. He's got no doesn't have to really do anything. Just
into the last 10 minutes now of this first leg. By no means is a 2-1 victory a safe victory at this stage, because anything could happen in this second leg. You know, you might see some formational changes. Often when once a person's lost the first leg, they've changed things reasonably drastically in the second leg.
I think there was a bit of showboating by Tass there. He's lost in the ball with Ronaldo. Hopefully it didn't cost him.
Costa to Neymar. He's let it slide. I don't know if that was deliberate, do you?
No, it definitely wasn't.
He's picked it up though. He's done well. It's a poor pass again. He's offside.
Yeah.
5 minutes left in this first leg. Tass played well in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, Vinch is going to be getting coached as well. His coach is sat right next to him, so he what we're saying, in terms Tass, he's going to start calming it down and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure in the opposite situation, Vinch's coach would be telling him the exact same thing. I'm pretty sure he did that last GfinityVOD as well. I
remember,
he's 4-1 up against Tass. Tass made it 4-3, and his coach just started whispering into his ear, and then all of a sudden Vinch just shut the game out. How
do you feel about the coach kind of interaction? Is it something that would put you off, or you don't? Oh, that's a foul.
To be honest, it's hard to say, because
everyone's different, aren't they? Some people like it in the game.
I think it could put you off, but it'd just be important of when they was telling you what to do.
Choosing the right moment.
Yeah, sometimes you would having someone saying, calm it down. It is helpful.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can just get lost in the game.
Oh, it's another goal for Portugal. 3-1. Thiago, ex-Chelsea man, with the goal. And that could be decisive. That's a good word to use going into this second leg. Tass is going to have the 3-1 advantage.
Tass has played so well in this.
Vinch is going to have to go for it second leg now. He's going to have to score 2 goals, and if that's if he doesn't concede any.
His defence has just been so solid.
Neymar. Can we get a third goal though right before the end? Doesn't look like it. I think the whistle's going to go shortly unless Ronaldo. Oh my word. Adair to Quaresma. What's he going to do? He's taking his time. I think it must be a different Quaresma, because he looks far too fleet of foot. Right, okay. 3-1 after the first leg.
Yeah, big advantage for Tass going. I mean, look
at the chances there.
Finch only had 2 shots the whole game.
What can Finch do to change, make him create more chances, essentially? Is it a formational thing? Is it a personnel thing? Neymar's going up top straight away. Luis Adriano looks like... I'd get Coutinho in. I'm a big fan of Coutinho in this in this game.
Well, looks like he's going to be slightly more attacking. He's got Neymar up front now instead of Luis Adriano.
Luis Adriano looked like a bit of a passenger in that game for me.
Yeah, he was. He didn't make a difference.
Okay, we're off.
I mean, I think he had both his chances as well. And,
and Neymar, great goal from Neymar. So
yeah, very good.
Okay.
Using the body feint that I was saying that he likes to use so much.
The infamous body feint. Okay, so we're 3-1 to Tass in this second leg, his aggregate lead. And Brazil need to come out the blocks fast. Luis Adriano is still playing. Unless the substitutions haven't been done yet.
Goal.
Costa.
Oh!
Luis Adriano still playing. Did they do this? Did the subs here?
Yeah, there you go. See, that would have been such an important goal for Vinch.
Is that not better for them to have gone out of the game so they didn't have to do substitutions?
Yeah, but
because now they've got less options for subs.
But the thing is, they know they can't like draw. They know they don't have to, like, they can't possibly go to extra time. So
true.
In 90 minutes, players won't get that tired where they'll actually need like subbing. So,
just means if Neymar gets injured now, they can't bring Luis Adriano on.
Just showboating there. Yeah, I suppose. But like I said, he was a passenger in the last game. I don't see him making a difference in this one either. So, I mean, it would have been the smart thing to do, but I think they're just like trying
to
really
get on with it.
Yeah.
Fernandinho to Felipe Luis, the Chelsea left back. Cuts inside. Where's he going to go with it? He's going to keep hold of it. He's going to go to Costa. Costa, Felipe Luis again. David Luiz, Willian, Neymar. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, he's been blocked off. That's good defending from Bruno Alves. Keepers. Oh, my word.
That's risky.
Adair to Carvalho. Oh, he's lost it. Nice foul. Okay, so as things stand, Tass is going to be winning the Group D, with 9 points from a possible 9. The only other person that's done that today so far is Brian from Group C, although I think Fair Perry can still do it as well.
Yeah. He's playing at the moment against Ty.
He may even have done it already, we don't know.
Well, they're still playing.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. But, like...
Ty needs to win that one as well.
Yeah, exactly, so it's definitely it's not going to be an easy game for either of them, really.
Willian on the right-hand side for Brazil. Cuts inside. He's going to look for a pass into Neymar. Neymar, not the great. He loves doing that fake shot first touch. And
that's something you'll see a lot over this weekend. It's so effective, just like a pass around the edge of the box and a first time fake shot into the box. He can either get you a lot of space to shoot, or he'll win you a penalty or a free kick.
Yeah. Willian. Still got it. Willian. Where's he going? I feel like Vinch needs to. He's still got time, but needs to maybe increase the urgency slightly in his attack. He needs this goal. Neymar with the turn, right on cue. David Luiz emerges.
What a goal that was.
Beautiful team goal. Just as I say, he needs to increase the urgency. He does just that. Turns the notch up to 11. And it's now 1-0 in the game, making it 3-2 on aggregate. Vinch is still behind to Tass, 3-2 on aggregate. But, you know, if he can get another goal, it's all even Stevens.
That was like such a,
Ronaldo could be through here, though.
Instant reply.
It's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal. There you go. Swift replied him.
I thought he did that too early. I thought he was just going to run that around the keeper. That's what I love us do, but yeah, I don't know what the keeper's positioning. That was so poor.
I think he was already off his line a little bit. He didn't want to put him out because it's just the easiest thing in the world to go around him or go over him. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to do that.
Yeah, interestingly, I've just seen Tass go back to balanced, which is, it's a weird one. 'Cause, like, he doesn't need to. He's like, what is he? He's now 4-2 up overall.
Tass is yes, 4-2 up overall. Yeah, 4-2 up overall. It was 3-1 in the first leg.
Yeah.
4-2 now. So Vinch is back to needing 2 goals.
Yeah, as I was saying before, Tass scored that one. That goal by Vinch was so well worked.
Yeah, lovely. Ronaldo, that's an interesting
choice.
Shot
out of nowhere. Looked like he was about to get tackled, but somehow got the shot away.
Costa for the Brazilians. What can he do? If they can get some more moves together like that first goal, then he's got a chance. But
yeah,
I feel like he needs another one before half-time. Here's Neymar.
I'm just wondering what's going through Vinch's head at the moment, because he's not necessarily played that bad. It's just Tass took every single opportunity that he's had. So it's
this is nice.
Yeah,
Willian. Oh.
I mean, this could genuinely just be down to team choice, as you were saying earlier. That's why the tournament is so good.
Yeah, but having said that, you know, Brazil have got their weaknesses, but Portugal the same. Ronaldo's been the difference.
Oh, and yeah.
I feel like if you're going to compare them directly, then Brazil's star man is Neymar. Whilst he's great, he's not Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I was offside. Neymar is very effective on the game because he's one of those. He's like Robin. He's quick and he's small and he's agile, so he like jinx it like in and out the defenders. So
but Ronaldo's got that strength.
Yeah, he's got the strength, the pace. He can score from absolutely anything. Like a hopeful cross into the box, a long range shot.
Yeah, he's an all rounder. Yeah, he really is.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, if you use Madrid, you can play bad and still win. Whereas most of the other teams, if you play bad, you're not, like, you got no chance.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is Ronaldo.
He's a game changer.
He is, like, he just needs one chance. And it can be, like, from anything. As I said, a cross, just a long range, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, risky defence there from Tass.
Yeah, he always looks so calm, but that, like, his heart would have been going then.
Playing it around the back here patiently. Still got this 4-2 lead.
Yeah, he has to, because he's got to frustrate Vinch, because if he just lets Vinch keep coming on to him, then, like we all know.
Coutinho, Costa, back to Coutinho, it's going to be a goal. Ooh. What a tackle. That is literally saves a goal there. Unless he gets one with Neymar. No, David Luiz, can he get a second of the game? What's he going to do here? David Luiz.
Fake shot now.
Fernandinho. Oh, that's good defending.
Yeah, but just as I was saying before that, like, Vinch's attack is so good, so like he needs to frustrate him. He needs to like keep the ball off him as much as he possibly can. Oh, this is in.
It's
going to go around the keeper.
Could be game over. Oh,
that's clear.
Oh no, game. That's unfortunate. You expect him to get it off the line there. But Ronaldo has struck again.
I thought he was going to take that round the keeper. But the keeper actually got to him. I thought he was taking that off the line as well, though. I think that's game.
Once he made the save, I thought he's lucky there, but then it went in anyway. Yeah, I think that is game. It's 5-2 now.
Yeah.
Looking really good for Tass to go through as winner of this group. Maximum points, 3 wins from 3. He's got to be up the top there with Brian.
Yeah, I mean,
as a favourite.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at Vinch's body language, I think he kind of knows the game's. But the game's possibly beyond him now, so I mean, he's got a coach, so I'm guessing, like, after the game, just going to be saying, right, don't let it affect you tomorrow, it's a new day.
Maybe
like,
just rest his fingers.
Yeah,
don't get fatigue.
Yeah, it's
don't push the buttons too hard.
Yeah, it's going to be right, that's it, Brazil's out the way now, you know you haven't going to use them again, so.
I mean, that's true, and the big thing for me is that he now needs 3 goals to draw, and for him to go and get 3 goals, it's going to require him to commit a certain amount to the attack, which then is going to leave him vulnerable to Mr. Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So it's a really bad situation to be in.
Yeah, and I mean, he doesn't want to. If he does that, he could go in his favour. But if you're playing against a Ronaldo, you don't want to commit too much. And let's see what he's going to do. 3-5-2.
He's going 3-5-2, so he's going to commit against Ronaldo.
4-2-2-2.
Okay, he's going 4-2-2. Willian up front at the moment with Neymar, or he's going to switch that around again. Okay, no, he's going Willian up front with Neymar.
That's it's a bit more attacking, but
he needs more shots ultimately.
Yeah.
Here we are then, second half of the second leg.
He's gone attacking now as well.
Currently 5-2 on aggregate.
Tass is back to defensive.
One more goal for Portugal will just end it completely. If it's not ended already, it's 5-2 on aggregate. So looking quite good for Tass and Portugal right now.
Yeah.
Eder is waiting. You can just see him waiting for Ronaldo to make the run he wants him to make. Cedric here. He's going to look at that line ball to Nani. Nani picks it up. Is he going to cut inside? Oh, lovely little bit of tomfoolery there from Nani.
Ooh,
it's a corner. Oh, it's a corner. Here we go. Danilo.
See, he doesn't want Ronaldo coming short for those.
Here is Ronaldo, though. He's picked it up and he can score from this area. He's hit it. I don't think he would have hit that there if he wasn't 5-2 up.
Yeah. I think I was expecting him to, like, kind of do some sort of body feint and try and draw in a penalty.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Brazil on the ball. If they can get a goal now, you know, there is something for Vinch to play for. He's going to need 3 of them to make it equal in this tie. 5-2 currently to Tass right now.
Yeah, I mean, Tass he gives absolutely nothing away in defence.
Oh, here we go. Will it?
Oh,
no, that's poor. He's trying to shot dummy there.
Yeah, he's tried to do the fake shot and just, like, mistimed it.
Happens sometimes. Happens to the best of us. We've all done it. Okay, Lopez with a goal kick. Waiting. Probably wants to go short, but he's not being allowed to by Williams, so he's going to have to go a little bit more on it than he wanted. It's a nice lock to Carvalho, the goal scorer. Thiago, another goal scorer. Eder, I think in the previous tie. Eder to Thiago. Eder to Carvalho. To Eder. Lovely. Oh, he's made a mistake, and it's his option there. Not the best ball for Neymar. I wanted it in behind the defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say he was playing like some nice football then and nearly gave it away.
I mean, it's going to be good for the neutral if we can see a Brazilian goal, just to add a little bit more.
I mean, Tass is just going to be trying to frustrate him as much as he can, because, like you said, it's a psychological advantage for tomorrow as well.
Massive.
Yeah.
Quaresma out on the right. Quaresma. What can he do? He's done very well here. Is he going to middle it?
I think he's going to come. Yeah.
He's going to take his time. Bosingwa, ex-Chelsea player. To Thiago, another ex-Chelsea player, to Adair. Adair to Nani!
Oh,
that's wonderful play.
6-2.
6-2, it's all over. It's a great win. Not only a win, but a convincing win. 4-goal margin. Wow, maybe it's not going to be Vinch's tournament this year, but it's hard to say. It's Brazil, Portugal. It's very dependent on the teams you're playing with.
Yeah, tomorrow's a new day, so like no one's out of it yet. He can come back tomorrow all the stronger, like could motivate him that little bit more.
Exactly. We can't be too quick to rule Vinch out. He's won his first 2 games. He's got 6 points. He's going through comfortably.
Yeah.
Just not with the 9 points that that Tass is going to be going through with. Here's Costa to Fernandinho. I'd like to see Vinch get a couple of goals back just to remind everyone what he's capable of.
Yeah, I mean, again, like we were saying earlier, when Alejandro lost 6-1, like the game isn't like respective of his talents, and this is the same for Vinch. I mean, as good as Tass is, like Vinch, like this isn't showing how good he is. But again, like it's only Brazil. Tomorrow, I'm guessing he'll come back. He'll be using some better teams, and he'll show everyone just how good he is.
I'm sure he will. Ronaldo, though, it would be. I think it would be unflattering to Vinch's talent for Portugal to get more goals.
Tass is just completely messing with him now. He's trying to wind him up as much as he can.
What are your thoughts on Portugal, the 4.5-star team that have come out? And I know it's only Brazil, but it's still a 5-star team, I believe. Brazil.
Well, they are a good team, but I think if he used it against anyone else other than Brazil, he may have struggled a bit more.
Agreed.
I mean, it looks like it's a masterstroke at the minute. A great decision.
Anything to get Ronaldo involved. I know some people have gone with Argentina, so they've doubled up with Messi using Barcelona as well. I'm guessing maybe some people would have gone with Portugal and Argentina. I don't know. Is there 2 national teams? Neymar could go through here. He's going to go around the keeper.
Yeah.
Didn't need to.
I thought he'd missed then, to be honest.
I'm glad Vinch has got a goal back because he's a very, very top quality player.
I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to run it round the keeper a lot more than what he did.
I agree. It was a bit of a risk taking that shot.
Yeah, he didn't even finesse it either. So
it could have easily been saved.
Yeah, but then again, that's why he sat there and went commentating.
Exactly. Here we go. Costa. If they get another one, I don't think it's going to bring him back, but it's going to make it look a lot more competitive than it was.
Squeaky bum time. Okay, so
Group B is complete.
Yeah.
And Bruce has gone through. We can reveal Ty is out of the competition.
No, Ty's gone through.
No. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong there then. Sorry. Okay, Ty's gone through. How can Ty and Bruce both gone through? That can't be right, can it? That must be a mistake. I think Bruce and Ferperi have gone through.
Yeah. Ty versus Ovi. Okay, so I think that's meant to be Ovi versus Brian, and no, Brian versus. I'm not.
It's all very confusing. We've been given a piece of paper which doesn't really make any sense, so we're just gonna ignore it. Ty is out. Yeah, Ty is out. We can confirm Ty is out. So Spencer's going to be playing Bruce in the next round.
Yeah.
We know this much. Tass looks like he's going to be playing Alejandro. Brian, who won Group C, is going to be playing Vinch, who came second. So it's actually not B and D that are going to be playing each other.
Yeah.
So that must mean that Ferperi is going to be playing Ovi. Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Ferperi against Ovi.
So it looks like it's Group A against B and C against D.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which could, and if I'm guessing it's going to go forward in that bracket, we could be seeing a potential of a chance. There's a lot of different ways it can work out. Let's concentrate on this game for now. But we know who's through, basically.
I mean, what's going to be interesting is if this stays the way it is, Vinch is going to be playing Brian. So the 2 French players against each other, and it's a rematch of the final of the last GfinityVOD, but obviously a lot earlier on in the tournament. So that's going to be a big game.
Good to see Spencer go through, the newbie.
Yeah, and Alejandro, 2 of the new players. I mean, Alejandro to come back from a defeat like what he did, it shows great character.
Tell you what, how great for someone like Spencer to go through and play Bruce Granick in the first knockout round. And if he can get past him, he's making a serious name for himself.
Oh, definitely.
In his first tournament. Likewise for Alejandro facing Tass,
Yeah.
Tass not going to be easy to beat, though, based on this performance.
No, it all just depends on what teams are left. Like, I know Tass has used Dortmund. Who did he use against in the last game? Bayern? No, Chelsea.
He used Chelsea.
Yeah, he's used Dortmund, Chelsea, and Portugal. So he's still got Real Madrid left in there. Whereas I'm pretty sure Alejandro's already used them. All right, that's game over.
It's all over, as we know. Tass has won Group D. Vinch has gone through with 6 points still in second place. and we can now reveal the knockout bracket is going to be Spencer, the winner of Group A, facing Bruce, the runner-up of Group B, okay? And then we're going to have Ovi, the runner-up of Group A, taking on Fairperry, the winner, the Spaniard of Group B. And then the other knockout round is going to be Brian, who's been the best player in my opinion today, probably next with Tass. Both the only two people to go through on 9 points. Brian's going to take on Vinch, who, yes, just lost there, but is still a very high-quality player, not to be underestimated. So that's going to be a great game, Brian versus Vinch.
Yeah.
And then Tass versus Alejandro. Pick what's your tie of the round there?
Brian against Vinch.
Brian Vinch is massive,
that's going to be that's going to be the big game. Because, like I said, it's a rematch of the final of the last Gfinity. I think they're both friends, both French players, so yeah, that's going to be a real game.
And we know Vinch can beat anyone on his day. Yeah. If he goes and knocks out Brian, who's just smashed his way through the group phase, it's just anyone can do it.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah. I'm really excited for tomorrow.
I mean, each one of those games are too hard to call.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you who's going to win that. Yeah. There's no one there that you could say is not going to win.
Oh, yeah.
So anyone could. It's going to be great. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to hand over in a minute to Chris, but just before we do that, what has your highlight of the day been so far in terms of the FIFA?
Just Brian's the way Brian's been playing, like it's kind of new because he's been playing some really nice, fast, paced football, which is nice on the eye. Which is not you don't tend to see like that sort of thing a lot in the FIFA community. It's always like they'll play they'll use a lot of exploits and just do whatever they can to win. But Brian's been playing very good football. He's been great. He's been excellent. Well done, Brian. We're going to go over to Chris Nows with Tass, the winner of Group D, 9 points from a possible 9.
Back again after that win against Vinch, our G3 champion. How are you feeling after that victory? Are you confident going into tomorrow?
Well, we just spoke before and I said I wasn't happy with the way I played. It's got nothing to do with the score, but I was playing a lot better with the ball. And off the ball, I was pretty solid as well. So, yeah, that's how I want to play, but I can still do better. I expect a bit better in some areas.
It's always good seeing someone who can win in such convincing fashion against such a good player and still say there's always room for improvement. It's great to hear, and hopefully you'll find that kind of form tomorrow and prove that you are potentially the champion for the Spring Masters. I mean, I want to talk a bit more about your selection team. Obviously, you had won 2 games in the group already, so you're guaranteed to go into tomorrow. But you decided to go with a weaker team just to get it out of the way, since if you did lose, obviously it's not much off your back, but you really kind of have put a marker on the rest of the guys out there, saying that I can play with my weaker team and still put out a dominating performance. How are you feeling after that?
Well, Portugal was my weakest team, and I was quite worried at the beginning going them. I didn't know what to expect, if they would just fall apart, because that's what Portugal sometimes do. But, I mean, I'm feeling good, but this game is actually really important. I know we were both through, but so he plays Brian. I mean, at the end of the day, we could both do what we want to do, but Brian's been playing unbelievable. So this game is pretty important, and to win convincingly like that means quite a lot with a team that I was quite worried with before we started.
Absolutely. I mean, now you're going to be going to the quarters against, I can't remember who it is you're actually playing, but Alejandro, sorry, yeah, who came through on our online platform. So it's looking like an easier game to get through, whereas obviously you could have played Brian, who's been playing phenomenal today. He was second at G3 as well, so he could be a scary opponent to come up. Unfortunately, you're going to be going through an easier quarter-final game. I mean, tomorrow's a big day. Have you got a lot of tactics and plans thought out in your mind for tomorrow, or are you just going to take it as it comes?
No, just anything can happen on the day. So, I mean, personally, I probably hope for tomorrow to be like today, I guess, because nothing went wrong. But it's knockouts, and he played well in his last 2 games. So he's going to be tough to beat. And but luckily, I think I've got some good teams left. So we'll see what happens.
Lovely. Well, thank you very much to Tass and everyone who's played today. Thank you at home for those of you who watched. It's been a great day for all of those who've been watching since the beginning and those who popped by just to say hello and see the FIFA action. If you are looking for more FIFA action, be sure to head over to GfinityVOD.net. You can play some games, you can get involved in our forums and all sorts of stuff like that if you are a real FIFA head and you want to get involved in the FIFA scene. And who knows, you could be here for our next Masters competing if you are willing and able to get through the online qualifications. But I'm going to be signing off now. Thank you very much on behalf of Gfinity. My name's been Kush Trout, and I've been joined by the lovely two over there, Spencer and Dave. You can see them right now. Lovely boys. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow, where we're going to be starting bright and early in the morning. And we'll see you then.